too hard?
No, okay.
It's okay. I already recorded the aircons there. They haven't been working for the last 3 weeks, so let's hope that they send someone today to take a look at it. Otherwise, we can open the windows or the door. If you feel hot. Are you? No. Okay, well if you do, we can open it, okay? In the meantime, I guess we can work with those fans. They're a little noisy, but that's fine. Okay, so today's class we're going to be doing something different. You see there's a bunch of pictures on the board and some color text here. Before that, let's talk about makeup class, because they told me that I need to arrange a makeup class with you guys for the class that we missed last week, which is the typhoon. So they organized the class for next Monday. Same time, same place, like right here, at the same time. So if you can make it, you come. If you cannot, it's fine, okay? But we still need to count that as attendance for today. For that day. So, one more time, the makeup class is going to be held next week on Monday, okay? Here at the same time. I was expecting to have more students today, actually, for this activity, but let's just go with it. Okay, so what do you know about storytelling? Today is all about telling stories. Storytelling. You can tell me what's the meaning of that word. What does that mean to you?
Bedtime story.
It's like a bedtime story. Well, it's a kind of story, but not has to be bedtime all the time. It can be any kind of story, right? And how? What's the meaning of storytelling?
To describe something and let people understand what story you want to talk about.
Describing.
Yeah.
Describing. Let's not make some describe. Description. You mentioned bedtime. Let's write down bedtime. It's interesting concept. Bedtime. Describe, description. Here, what's your name? Timothy. Storytelling. What's that? If I ask you, what is the meaning of storytelling? What can you tell me?
Something happened in mind. In fact, your mind.
Your mind. Something that happens in your mind. Okay, let's write down mind. Here, storytelling.
Explain the picture and make a story and tell others.
Story. Imagination. Okay. Sometimes when you don't know the meaning of a word, you can just break it down in pieces. So if we break down this in 2 pieces, which 2 pieces are? Story and telling, right? So what is telling? Telling comes from tell. Tell means talk. Say something, right? That's the art of telling. I tell you, tomorrow is going to rain, so I'm telling you, right? The act of communicating something, that is called tell, okay? Say something to someone. And story is just, well, something that we create in our imagination, or it's a description that we do. We tell that to somebody. That's storytelling, okay? So today we're going to be doing that. We're going to be testing you. How good imagination do you have? How can you describe things in order to make it a story. But we're going to do some exercises before I ask you to do that, okay? So, now we go down to these pictures over here. I'm going to ask you to come close. All of you, come on, closer. Take a look at the picture. Is there any other output that you can connect those things? Okay, great. Is there any other place you can put these? Because they're going to be using this space. I'm afraid that I'm going to keep them all or something. But if there's no other, I suppose you can keep them there. There's no more. There is one over here. Okay, you can do that, I guess. So, take a look at this. I want you to try to start exercising what you see, okay? Let's say that I ask you to describe to me, just tell me what is in the picture, okay? You don't have to create a story, just tell me what it is. So, if I ask, for instance, to you, what is describing this picture, how do you do that? In what? In the park. Okay. That's kind of a description, right? Description also, you can be very, very literal when you do description. Let's say that I want to describe this one over here. I would describe that there is a man lying on the grass in a very sunny day and he is holding an orange, right? An orange along with his mouth. I can describe it. I'm not telling you what is he doing there or the reason that he's there. I'm just describing the picture, okay? So the first part of the exercise is learning how to describe stuff. Okay? Let's look here. If I ask you to describe this picture, me, how do you describe it?
They are two
Good.
and they are selling what is being sold.
They're being sold. Or they are for sale, right? Okay, what else can you tell me? There's more going on in the picture, right?
And probably that is the number of the cost.
Yeah, probably this is a price for them, right? And they are in some sort of like window, in display. And this is the name of the shop, Starship. So there's a lot of little details that you can tell me on a picture. Even if you feel it's very simple, you still can tell me something about it, okay? Let's go, Angel. Tell me about this one. How do you describe this one? There are two kids, they are playing. But if I ask you, imagine, sometimes when you do this picture, you have to imagine that the other person is not able to see what you're seeing, right? Because that's the whole point of storytelling. You tell a story that is coming from here, right? Most of the time, people, they don't have references, like visual reference to see what you're talking about. So you have to be very specific. So, you tell me, two kids are playing, but how are they playing? What is that? What is the action that they're doing? And? Yeah, but the action is pull. They are pulling the rope, right? The red rope, right? So this description needs to be very literal. So you told me they are playing, that's good. They are playing the name of the game, that's good. What is the name of the game? You told me what is the game entitled? What do they have to do with the game? They have to pull a rope. Okay, so you can tell me if you stick to the description, you say there are two kids playing, pulling a red rope, right? That's it. And there's some scissors, okay? So all of this can create a story out of it. Okay, let's go with you. So tell me what's going on in this picture. Okay. What is happening on the sea? Describe. So tell me what you see. I see a
rainbow,
I see a rainbow. What else?
water,
And
people,
no, maybe there is someone there.
someone,
So who is this? This is a boy. Okay, so there is a boy, there is a rainbow, there is water, and what is the boy doing? What do you call this? Everybody can help here. What's this? It's like the boat. To handle the boat, right? I'm not saying it. Okay, this is like to handle the boat, right? And he's wearing what? What is he wearing? It's a raincoat. And which color is the raincoat? Yellow. Okay, so the description has to be very, very specific, and you have to use every single element in the picture to describe what's going on there. This is your first step to storytelling, because after that you have to make a story based on what you have described. Let's say that I said there's a boy like navigating a boat in a very agitated sea, but in the back of the boy there's a big rainbow. Also, he's wearing a yellow raincoat and he doesn't seem to be afraid of the storm. You see, I cannot like use movie elements to make a story, right? You're going to be doing that later. Before that, I want you to get familiar with this. You're going to play a game. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 5, exactly the number that I need. So each of you choose one color in space. Come on. I mean the two of them. Choose the two of them. If you choose black, you choose the two black. If you choose blue, choose blue. Okay? Okay, stay there, let's go. So the game goes this way. I'm gonna read something like a vague description of one of these pictures. When I say vague, I'm not gonna be literal as you have been before. Literal means what I just did. There is a boy wearing a yellow raincoat and a rainbow. That's literal description, right? Right now, I'm trying to say something that evokes or make a reference, a very vague reference about one of these pictures. So you have to, based on what you hear that I say, you have to choose one of these pictures. You have to put your pen on it, okay? Now, if you have to put the press on it, I'm going to review which one is the right card, what I was talking about. Got it? You have to try to use your brain to identify what I'm trying to say, which picture it is. Okay? Let's give it a try. So listen carefully. I'm going to use the microphone for this one. Okay. One. Okay. Let's go with the first one. Okay, listen carefully. We are the reflection of our society. We are the reflection of our society. You can just put the peg in the picture that you feel is the right one. We are the reflection of our society. You can put it on the card, it's fine. You want to put it on the card, it's fine. You don't have to put it all. Okay, let's go leave those ones there because I'm going to say another one and we're going to reveal every 2 cards, okay? Okay, next one will be ignore the darkness and focus on the light within. Ignore the darkness and focus on the light within. Okay, let's see. Which one is the right one? Okay, the first one, the right one is this one. Okay, so who is red and who is green? Okay, blue. Blue and you too, right? Okay, just to make sure that I'm not cheating. One, okay? So this one was number one. These two are right. Let's just tally the points over here. So we have, what's your name? William. Okay, so we have points here. Timothy, right? William. Okay, you can take up one. The second one. The second one was the light, right? Ignore the darkness and focus on the light within. Nobody shows the correct one. The correct one is this one. Okay, so there is dark all around. This is even raining, right? And then within the two buildings there is light, right? Okay. This is number two. Okay, good. We're going to continue. So take out your bags back. This time, please pay attention to the details. If you need to get close to the car to see closer details, do it. Okay? The next one. Sometimes the easiest solutions are right in front of us. Sometimes the easier solutions are right in front of us. Sometimes the easiest solutions are right in front of us. One more time before we reveal the answers. Okay, next one will be careful with music. Some melodies can be addictive. Be careful with music. Some melodies can be addictive. Okay, so number three. Sometimes these solutions are right in front of us. This one, what's the solution for this dilemma? Just cut it, right? With the scissors. So, blue, what's blue? Okay, so we're gonna put it right. So let's get a point to William. And the next one was, be careful with the music. Some melodies are addictive. Okay, everybody got it right, but it's fine. Sometimes there's cars that evoke the same feeling. This has to do with music too, but this one, you see the keys, they have to be some sort of trance, like hypnotized by the music, right? But that was a clue. Okay, so yes, this is the right one. So everybody but Timothy got 1 point. So Anna, William, Peggy, and Willie. Okay, you can get your pens back. Okay, so we have so far 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a couple more. I want you to get familiar with those pictures. You're going to be doing something with them later, okay? Okay, so next one. Life is too short. Just three steps and it is done. Life is too short. Just 3 steps and it is done. do one more. Number 6, take a peek at the infinite depths of the imagination. Take a peek at the infinite depths of imagination. Take a peek at the infinite depths of imagination. Okay. Number 5, this life is too short. Life is too short. Just 2 steps away and it's over. This one. Who answered correctly? William and Timothy. Why? You see, you're baby. Then you take 1 step up, you're in adulthood, right? 1 more and you are old. And then the next one probably you die. So 3 levels. Life going from younger to old, right? Okay, so this is number 5. So we have point 4, William and Timothy. Well, William is killing this. Next one, number 6. Take a peek at the infinite depth of imagination. This one, try to. So, who's red? Anna and Timothy, good. Why? It's a well, right? And it's very deep. So, the dimension depths has to be there, down there. And there are 2 children. They are the children most of the time have the most imagination, right? And if you see at the bottom of the well, it's like, I don't know, looks like the sky. Like immense, like the imagination, right? Very good. So this is number 6. We are point 4. Timothy and Anna. Let's see if somebody can catch up with William. Okay, let's take your face back. Let's go with number 7. Which golden nugget which golden piece of knowledge will I take home today? Which golden piece of knowledge will I take home today? Which golden piece of knowledge will I take home today? Okay, let's move on to the next one, number 8. There is always hope after the storm. There is always hope after the storm. Okay, let's take a look. Which golden piece I will take home? Golden piece of knowledge we take home. This one. This is a cave. It's like a mine, right? And he's mining gold. All these represent gold pieces, right? Which means the knowledge you're taking home. That's the right one. So who was Timothy, right? Good. And the next one was pretty easy, right? Everybody got it right. Yeah, this is the right one. So this is number 8. So everybody gets points here, but just still be good in that one. And Williamson winning. 5. Okay, let's do a couple more. 2 more. Number 9. The brain is the most fertile soil. 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 You know, I can write down some words if you don't know. Fertile. I don't know if you know this word. And soil. Fertile soil. Number 10. Beware, the battle of the time has begun. Beware, the battle of the time has begun. Okay, so number 9. The brain is the most fertile soil. Soil means land, right? Like land, right? Fertile means that a lot of things grows from that land. So which of the picture has like things growing up from a piece of land? The one that nobody have chosen. 2. You see, they're even like watering the soil and getting things, this little piece of paper, right? That means like knowledge. So brain, study, right? You study, you cultivate your brain. So nobody gonna write this one. We're fine. And this was pretty easy, right? The battle of time. You see the watch, the clock, and the needles of the clock, right? They're fighting each other. Okay, so everybody got a point from this one. Nobody got a point from that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do the last 2, okay? Pick up your picks. Last 2. Let's see who's the winner at the end. Okay, 11. What is the price of happiness? Question. What is the price of happiness? Okay, good. Everybody got it right. It's the only one with prices on it, right? And if you notice, there is one happy teddy bear and the other one is not that happy. And it's sold cheaper than the other one, right? Okay, lots of good things to think about it in that picture. And the last one. In the East, dreams are made of blue. In the East, dreams are made of blue. Okay, good. Everybody got it right too. Why in the East? Why did why I'm using the word in the East? Who can tell me? Yes, exactly. If you take a peek at the little girl, she's dressed like traditional Middle Eastern kind of style, traditional dress. And also this genie, the genie, right? It comes from Middle East mythology. The whole genie and stuff and the land, it comes from the Middle East. That's why I say in the East. And they're blue, of course, because the genie is blue, right? There you go. So everybody goes going from that one, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the final tally is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for William. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Anna. Timothy has 7 too. Peggy got 5. And Willie 5. Okay, good job, William. You're gonna get 3 points in participation. Everybody else has 2 points, okay? Good. Now you can sit down. Let's talk about a little bit about what we have done so far. So William, 3 points. And now it's 2. Timothy is 2. Willie is 2. And Peggy is 2. Okay, so now you have participated in an activity which you have to listen what I'm saying and try to make a connection with the picture, right? So you are using your brain to start this creative process in which you see the picture and you connect the ideas that I'm telling you about it, right? That's a good thing to do because next you're going to have to choose one of those cards, and you have to write down or tell me a short story about the card. Now you have to use your ability to tell me a story based on what you have on one of those cards, okay? Since William is the one that won the challenge, you are the first one that can go to the board and choose the card you want to board, okay? So, come on, pick one. Then after him, it's gonna be Anna and Timothy. You can go together to get your card, right? And then Willie and Peggy. Okay? Good. Good. Take it with you to your seat. Okay, Anna and Timothy, come here. You choose one each. Which card would you like to board in telling me a story about it? It doesn't have to be very long. Maybe a few lines telling me about what is going on in the picture as a story kind of way, okay? Okay, Willie and Peggy. Oops, the magnet is on the ground. Yeah, it's okay. You can sit down. Good. Okay, what have you chosen, Peggy? The teddy bears, right? Timothy. It's like kind of like a Spider-Woman or Spider-Man like playing the violin. The building between the other 2 buildings. Okay. The guy with the pickaxe and the golden mine. And the 2 warriors fighting at the time. Okay? Good. I'm going to give you time to do that. By the way, if you are interested where those cards came from this game, the game is Dixie. Okay? It is a game that actually works kind of the same way that we did here today, just slightly different rules. In the game, you have a bunch of cards. Let's say you have 7 of these cards. Everybody has cards. And then everybody takes turns to say something about one of their cards. And then everybody else plays a card face down based on what the person says. Let's say that you have all these cards in your hand and I say something about riding the ocean is always makes me happy, right? And every single one of you choose one card from your hand that has to do with what I say, and you put it face down, secretly. And then everybody reveals their cards, and then I have to decide which of the cards is the right one. Okay? But that's the game, so it doesn't matter. You have to pay attention to that. Okay, so there you go. You have 5 minutes before the break, so you can start working on that. And then I'm going to give you the break, and then I'm going to give you 5 more minutes after the break. Okay? You don't have to tell me a big story. Just a little thing about the car, okay? But I want you to do it with your own words. You got it? So you can start working right now, 5 minutes, and then then after the break, I give you extra 5 minutes, and then in total it's going to be 10 minutes. And then every single one of you is going to come to me, and you're going to tell your story too. Okay? Right, everybody? Start working, 5 minutes. You can write it down on a piece of paper, it's easier for you to remember. Like the things that you want to say out of the car, okay? You know what you have to do. You don't know. What about you? You know what you have to do. The assignment. Right now, you took a card, right? Okay, let me explain this better. Let me just take one card from here. Let's say that I'm going to take this one. I took this one, the two children fighting each other over the red road, right? So I'm going to tell a story based on this picture. Let's say Lucy and Louis, they are siblings and they're always fighting all the time. Last Wednesday, they were fighting over this red ribbon that they found on the ground. Both of them were pulling to their sides because they want to keep the ribbon for themselves. You see? That's it. I use the two characters, I give them names, I give them a reason why they are fighting over the ribbon. And I could include the sisters if I wanted to, but I didn't, but that's what I'm going to do. Little story based on the card. Okay? So for instance, you have those two fighting there. You can tell me who are they fighting, and things like that, right? You took the guy in the gold mine. You can give him a name, tell me why he's there, and kind of a story, okay? But sure, as I just did, how long it took this to me? A minute. Okay? You got it. You got it. You know, right? Timothy, babe. Okay? Everybody work. 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes after the break, and then you'll see what you have, okay? break time. Let's wait until the break. After the break, you can go first. Yeah,